In our journey through life, we encounter many emotions and profound connections. One of the most powerful is love. However, it is essential to remember that true love, whether romantic, platonic, or of any nature, should be something that flows naturally, not something we beg to receive. Instead of desperately clinging to relationships that do not value us, it is crucial to learn to let go and recognize our own worth. Often, we find ourselves trapped in relationships or situations that do not serve us well. At such times, it is crucial to remember that we should not plead for love or acceptance. Imposing our presence where we are not appreciated can erode our self-esteem and leave us emotionally vulnerable. True strength lies in knowing when it is time to let go, allowing something that no longer serves us to depart, an act of self-love and courage. Controlling our emotions is one of the greatest challenges we face. It is natural to feel connected to someone or something, but we must also be able to discern when that connection is harming us. Learning to control our emotions gives us the power to make conscious and healthy decisions. It is not about suppressing what we feel but finding a balance between our feelings and how we react to them. The journey to personal growth involves recognizing our own value. We are unique beings with qualities and abilities that deserve to be appreciated and celebrated. Self-esteem should not depend on the love or approval of others but on how we see and value ourselves. Cultivating a healthy and loving relationship with ourselves makes us more resilient in the face of adversity and more capable of attracting positive relationships and opportunities. Sometimes it is challenging to understand that by letting go of something that does not uplift us, we are making room for something better. This act opens the path to new experiences, people, and opportunities aligned with our personal growth and happiness. It is like creating space in our lives for abundance to flow freely. Controlling our emotions gives us the ability to act with clarity and determination. By making these choices, we allow better things to come to us naturally. The journey of self-discovery and self-love is continuous, and each step toward emotional freedom brings us closer to a fuller and more rewarding life. Despite not being a historical philosopher, the phrase contributes deeply. To let go is not to deny the past but to embrace the present and create space for the future. This phrase carries wisdom that transcends philosophical boundaries and resonates with the universal pursuit of understanding and inner growth in our lives. Many times, we are faced with the need to release what no longer serves us. This is not a heartless renunciation of the past but an act of self-love and self-discovery. As humans, we are intricately connected to our history, experiences, and the bonds we create over time. However, by allowing the past to excessively define us, we risk becoming stagnant, unable to move forward to new horizons. Letting go is a practice that requires courage and authenticity. It means looking back with gratitude and acceptance but also looking forward with hope and anticipation. Choosing to embrace the present gives us permission to live fully in the now, unburdened by the chains of the past. By creating space for the future, we open ourselves to the possibility of continuous growth, learning, and transformation. This approach is not an abandonment of who we are or what we have lived but an affirmation of our capacity to evolve. It is a way of honoring our journey so far and acknowledging that our journey is not complete. The past is an essential part of us, but it is not the entirety of our identity. Despite not being a direct expression of historical philosophy, Deepak Chopra's phrase reminds us that the ability to let go is a powerful choice that empowers us to live with authenticity, resilience, and openness to whatever the future holds. It is an invitation to embrace each present moment with gratitude, knowing that by creating space for the new, we allow ourselves to grow in ways we may never have imagined. Marco Aurelius, one of the most renowned historical philosophers, says, "Accept what comes, take from it what you can, and move forward." In these wise words, we find timeless guidance that transcends generations and remains profoundly relevant today. In a world filled with uncertainties, challenges, and constant change, the message in this historical phrase resonates as a beacon of wisdom, offering a resilient approach to navigate the complexity of contemporary life. Acceptance is the first step toward embracing the present and creating space for the future. Inner peace in a world where we often grapple with expectations and desires, and being realistic about learning to accept what life presents to us is an essential skill. This doesn't mean resigning oneself to passivity but rather embracing reality and circumstances beyond our control. By welcoming what comes our way, we release energy that would otherwise be wasted in resistance and frustration. Extract from the experience what it has to offer. This excerpt from Marco Aurelius's quote is a powerful reminder that every situation, regardless of being positive or challenging, can teach us something valuable. Every moment is an opportunity for growth, learning, and self-discovery. Even in the most difficult situations, we can find lessons that empower us and shape our understanding of the world. Embracing the journey as a relentless teacher helps us cultivate resilience and maturity. The final part of the quote, "and move forward," encapsulates the idea that life is a continuous flow. It is an invitation not to dwell on the past but to move forward with courage and determination. The past can be a source of learning, but when we cling to it excessively, we limit our potential for growth and progress. Moving forward is an act of trust, a choice not to be imprisoned by the shackles of the past or the fears of the future. In today's fast-paced and often chaotic lives, we live in an era of constant information, growing demands, and a sense of urgency in all aspects. Marco Aurelius's quote invites us to slow down, contemplate the present moment, and embrace each experience with skill and gratitude. It reminds us that regardless of what we encounter on our path, we have the ability to respond with wisdom and inner strength. In a world where the future seems uncertain and adversities may seem overwhelming, the Stoic philosophy of accepting, learning, and moving forward offers a reliable compass. Adopting this mindset allows us to find meaning in experiences, grow as individuals, and face the complexities of life with a calm mind and a resilient heart. What are your thoughts on this historical philosophy of self-worth? Would you like a video on another historical topic that interests you? I look forward to your comments. If you found this helpful, please leave a like to reach more people with this philosophy.